All right, we'll open it up.
A lot of guys missing out there. Anything serious or from any of them?
No, I think we're progressing fine. Did we report anything on DJ?
No, sir.
Okay, are we doing that?
No, sir.
Okay, all right.
Say what's wrong with DJ?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, no, everybody's in, we're moving along and continuing to evaluate where everybody's at and getting ready for the game.
Frank, speaking of where everybody is, you had Troy out there for the first time. How long would you expect a guy coming in at this stage of the game to be able to get up to game level by the first game? What does he have to show you?
Yeah, he won't play in this game, but I would anticipate he'll be ready. He'll be ready by week 1. I mean, yes, sir. I would anticipate with his experience, with his knowledge of our system, I would anticipate that wouldn't be a problem.
Frank, can you give any background on DJ? I mean, how serious it is? It's a position where you're already kind of banged up.
Yeah, no background on anything at this point.
Have you decided on Raekwon Williams and how much playing time he'll get versus the Lions? And what does it say about an undrafted guy, went the practice squad route, and now seems to be getting a good opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, Raekwon's looked good. I mean, he'll probably get a fair amount of time in this game. We'll meet as a staff and finalize kind of the exact plan, kind of have the coaches kind of submit that. And we've talked about it all week, but kind of submit. You get to the end of the week, just make sure where you're at health-wise, and and then go from there. But I would anticipate he'll get some time.
This week is obvious. This week and next week are obviously tough for everybody in the organization. How do you kind of compartmentalize the aspect of, hey, 37, reductions have to happen in the next week?
It's hard. You know it's a business on one hand, but and the players know that. But yet it never is easy. It's a little bit softened by the fact that of those 37 guys, many of them are going to be on another roster or on a practice squad, either ours or somebody else's. So that softens it a little bit, but there's nothing easy about it.
Frank, do you guys have to do anything at the receiver position given what's been happening?
Not anticipating any big moves at this point, but we'll continue to evaluate that day by day.
What about Shai Smith? Is he growing into a more role on for second and third units?
Yeah, he's done a nice job. I mean, Shai's made plays. He's made plays. We're happy with the progress that he's made. So we'll ongoing evaluation of every position. It's everybody's. As I said the other day, this is a great opportunity for guys to get one last opportunity to put something on tape in a game, in a preseason game. So we don't take that lightly. I mean, it's we get geared up for this. We know it's a preseason game. I was thinking about it earlier. I mean, all the preseason games I've been a part of as a player and a coach, I really don't remember the score of any of those games, but I remember a lot of plays and players, impact things that happened, over those times. So this is an opportunity for someone to make an impact.
What specifically will make you feel better about the team Friday? Is there anything that you really want to see?
Listen, I feel really good about this team where we're at. We've had so many reps through OTAs, through training camp meetings, just the attitude of the team, the work ethic of the team, from start to finish has been A+. So I'm already excited. I mean, one preseason game, however this preseason, obviously I want it to go well. I want us to play well, execute in all 3 phases, do good things, make plays, and I anticipate we'll see a good bit of that. But no matter what happens on Friday night, that's not going to curb my enthusiasm and my confidence for where we're at this time.
With that in mind, where were you expecting that you would be at this point versus where the team is right now?
I really think we're where we want to be. It's a long process. There's no shortcuts. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be injuries. It just happens because you got to push, you got to work hard. You got new staff, a lot of turnover in the roster. So there's going to be, working through things, communication. Every step has been really good. There have been bumps and, highs and lows, but we're on the right track.
So would Sharp play tomorrow night?
We'll kind of determine everything later.
Do you know, did you have a follow-up? Do you know who started that defensive tackle position?
I'm not going to go into who's starting for this game or, exact play time just yet without talking to the coaches one more time.
I know you can't give an update on Chark, but Barno was another guy that got injured. Are you able to give us any insight on that one?
Not at this time, yeah. Sorry.
In terms of evaluation, are there a number of roster spots that you're still trying to figure out for those last guys battling to make the roster?
Yeah, no, there's definitely still, this thing is not, decided yet. There are a number of spots that are still open, still being discussed. Met with Scott last night, met with Scott this morning, met with the coordinators last night, talking about where are we at, what's the plan, who do we really need to see, what do we, all those questions, all the questions you guys are asking. I mean, right, we're all curious how it's going to play out. So that's what we've been talking about. So it's exciting. I mean, it's exciting, and there's a lot at stake. There's a lot at stake, not in the results of the game, but there's a lot at stake in as far as the roster makeup.
When there's a player that you might see in a different light than the front office, how has that collaboration been in that conversation?
It's been amazing. I mean, it's been amazing. I mean, Scott's great to work with. Dan, I mean, the whole staff. I mean, just feel like we're on one accord. We've had hard discussions, where there aren't agreements, but, along the way from the beginning. But every time we kind of work through them, we all want the same thing. And we actually encourage that. We want those hard discussions. We want strong opinions that we know are going to differ so we can, we differ, let's watch the tape. Or why do you feel so strongly about this guy and not, that kind of. So we've had all those conversations. I'm sure we might have one or two more in the next couple days. But that's all part of the process.
How
We'll
concerned
do a
are you
couple
with your
more.
wide receiver depth right now? Because you already had Terrace Marshall, something with Shark. He just had a lot of stuff. So are you worried about that? Feel like you have to pick up another player?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't want to sound glib about anything, but I've been involved in enough games that you have a ding here, a ding there. I don't overreact to, something. First, I got to find out what's the severity of it, or of if a guy gets something, exactly, where are we at on that? So I just don't overreact to those things. It's a next man up mentality. Whether we're talking about for a preseason game or a regular season game, we talk about this from the beginning as a staff. We always talk about healthy tension. You'll probably hear me use that word a lot over the time that I'm here. On one hand, we care extremely deeply about every player and every injury. It hurts to see a guy get dinged or get injured, whatever the case. So you feel compassion, but yet it's next man up, and you got to keep moving on. And everybody knows that. So that's what we do.
Do you plan on keeping Chandler Zavala in that right guard spot to keep building chemistry in this next preseason game with the ones, or is that something you want to discuss?
Yes.
Last one from Jeff.
Yep, Lions appeared very deep at the edge. Probably no starters tomorrow, but a good challenge for Icky or in the line to gain some confidence.
Yeah, it is a good challenge. Good team, good football team. Obviously, a team that was really hot last year at the end of the year. So it'll be a great opportunity for us, right? Great opportunity for one-on-one battles, for unit battles. We got to go out there and compete at a high level. Each unit, each player, for the time that they're in there, just take pride in what we do, put on tape what we need to put on tape, and then we'll take it from there.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.